Welcome to the Zone. In today's episode, we're going to do a brief overview of anomalies and artifacts within the Stalker universe. What are they? How did they get there? And why are they important? If you enjoy the content, feel free to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Without further ado, let's begin. Part 1. The History of Anomalies. Out of all the supernatural dangers that exist within the Zone, anomalies are the most prolific and mysterious. Anomalies began to manifest shortly after the first emission, which took place during one of the last experiments carried out by the clandestine research organization known as the Group. After this experiment, which was referred to as the Second Chernobyl Disaster, the exclusion zone was peppered with locations where the natural laws of physics seemed to be removed. Anti-gravitational fields, swirling orbs of spinning energy, and electric fields appeared out of nowhere. These anomalies are first reported by early explorers into the zone, and the reports immediately garnered the attention of the world's foremost researchers. The presence of anomalies blocked almost all attempts to travel deeper into the zone, and they were noted to be placed almost in deliberate spots to bottleneck pathways and areas. Many early explorers were severely injured or simply outright killed by unknowingly stepping too close to an anomaly. It wasn't until 2009, almost 3 years after the second disaster, that a team of Ukrainian scientists were able to create the detector, a device that allowed personnel operating within the zone to detect an anomaly up to 10 meters away. A few months later, the device allowed an expedition team to travel almost a full kilometer into the zone and return unharmed. As the detector technology became more available, more personnel and free stalkers began to make their way into the zone, seeking adventure and riches. These were the first people to discover artifacts, physical objects that seemed to manifest closely to or inside of anomalies. These artifacts, while radioactive, seemed to possess unique properties that had incredible physical, industrial, and military potential. As the news of these artifacts began to trickle to the public outside of the zone, a new gold rush began. With increased activity into the zone and more contact taking place between stalkers and anomalies, more observations began to cause rumor that the anomalies were not simply spatial distortions, but possibly something more sinister in nature. Most chalked these rumors up to fantasy or campfire stories, but some believed that there was a connection between the anomalies and the center of the zone, which seemed to be almost impossible to reach. When a small team of free stalkers led by Strelick made it into the heart of the zone, the entire anomalous topography changed. Paths that were once commonly used by stalkers became covered in deadly anomalies, making them impassable. It was only later discovered that the anomalies were being manipulated by an unknown force, acting as a barrier into the center of the zone. For more information on this, check out my video, A Complete History of the Zone. Part 2. Scientific Analysis. The anomalies that appear within the zone are unlike anything seen in nature. It is only through the manipulation of the noosphere that these distortions in space-time can take place, which has only been accomplished once. Common theories regarding the anomalies are that they are direct points of interaction between the noosphere and the physical universe, where the material world and the largely unknown world of psychic potential intersect. It is unknown how the anomalies were created by the sea consciousness, and it seems that anomalies are confined to the general vicinity of where the noosphere was damaged during the experiments that led up to the second disaster. This has resulted in several organizations emerging that are dedicated to containing the zone, attempting to do all that they can to stop the zone from expanding. While the anomalies themselves are mysterious in nature, researchers within the zone have hypothesized that the anomalies react to magnetic fields. It is unknown exactly how this occurs, but observation and repeated experiments have determined that metallic objects and living beings can trigger anomalies. There are many variables at play when interacting with anomalies, and while the leading theories hypothesize that magnetic fields play a large role in the triggering, it is unknown why non-ferrous objects can trigger anomalies. It is possible that something like temperature or mass is also at play, and not simply the presence of a magnetic field. Pseudoscientists within the zone, largely in the form of free stalkers attempting to make sense of their surroundings, have proposed that anomalies are actually alive, responding to what they perceive as hostile action. Some have similar, although less charitable claims, stating that the zone is a manifestation of hell itself, and the anomalies are punishments for experiments that should have never been attempted. Anomalies have no real scientific explanation. However, the little that has been learned about them has revolutionized the way that we comprehend the natural world. Reality-bending anomalies such as the teleporter have shown that it is indeed possible to bend space-time, and that it is hypothesized that the teleporter acts in a similar way as to the proposed Einstein-Rosen bridge, a theoretical phenomenon that would make faster-than-light travel possible. Anomalies like the electro are natural batteries capable of storing and almost instantly discharging 5,000 volts of DC current, the equivalent of powering 2 televisions for almost a year. The military and industrial applications of anomalies are endless, if their unstable nature can be understood and harnessed. Part 3. Artifacts. One of the most important properties of anomalies is the manifestation of artifacts when they are exposed to certain types of radiation, or when an anomaly collapses. These artifacts can take many forms and possess various properties, some of which can be used to increase radiation resistance or to even reduce the amount of physical trauma that can be exerted upon a person carrying it. Most artifacts can be detected using technology, and are almost always found near an anomaly. While it's possible to find artifacts away from anomalies, that is most likely due to the artifact being moved by an outside force. Since the discovery of artifacts, they have been used as high-value trading items within the zone, and are constantly smuggled out of the zone to be sold to the highest bidder. Some buyers purchase anomalies to uncover the secrets of the universe, while some, like Professor Sakharov, think that artifacts are the solution to problems like finite energy or world hunger. Artifacts also possess a military value as well, as the properties they contain could be used to develop new weaponry or defensive technology. The properties that artifacts possess seem to be linked to the anomalies that generated them. For instance, the artifacts that manifest from a fruit punch anomaly will all reduce the rate at which blood will leave the user's body if they're cut or shot. The artifacts will do this in varying degrees of potency, with the mica enhancing a person's blood to coagulate at 400% faster than normal, causing the user's cuts to almost instantly stop bleeding upon injury. Most artifacts generate some form of radiation, although in varying degrees. The radiation given off by artifacts seems to be different from the normal types that the scientists have studied in the past. Radiation given off by artifacts seems to only affect those who are physically holding or wearing an artifact, and it penetrates even the most powerful protective clothing. Those seen using artifacts to enhance their physical or psychic abilities will need to take a regimen of anti-radiation treatment to ensure that the negative effects of the artifact radiation do not hinder their health. Some less well-equipped artifact users can be seen using alcoholic drinks to suppress the side effects of artifact usage. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. What's your favorite anomaly? Which artifact would you want to carry around with you in real life? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the content, feel free to like and subscribe for more. As always, until next time guys, I'll see you in the zone.